Hello everyone, Amanda Coulong with TechZulu.com here at LeWeb with Traveling Geek Ewan Spence, the one, the only. What exactly do you do, Ewan?
I'm the traveling geek that recorded the third Traveling Wilburys album. Volume 3, I think it was. Look for it between Volume 2 and Volume 4 on Amazon.
I believe you're better known for the Traveling Geek with the kilt.
Yes, long-standing family tradition that we wear the kilt of a family that we repossessed back in the 1600s. Technically, I'm a Macduff.
Well, enough about you specifically. You have this interesting device that I am just drooling over here. So I would like to show it to everyone else here for our viewers. What is it?
Okay, so what we have here is the PsiXpda, which is a startup company I'm working with. Small team based, myself in Edinburgh and the rest in South London. Essentially what we have here is a small computer. Now, if we look at this with Amanda's HP tablet here, you'll see that there's a significant difference in scale here. What we're looking at is a unit that's about 6.5 inches by 3 inches by 1 inch depth. Much smaller, it's about a third the size of your average netbook, yet we still have all that power. Retail units, which are going to be shipping by the end of the week, are running WindowsXP. Yes, I know the geeks out there are going, can't we have Linux, can't we have Ubuntu Netflix, what about JoliCloud, and so on and so on and so on. But they'll all be happy to know you can boot from this USB port. We're using the Intel Atom chipsets, 1 gig RAM, 16 gig solid state disk drive. A lot of people will be completely familiar with those specs and will realize that the operating system that is best for them will go on this machine. We've put an operating system that is best for the major prosumers, as we say. We're looking at people who are needing a computer that has power when they're out on the road, but also has a lot of connectivity options, but is also compliant with their IT departments. Maybe they want to run backend or Sage or banking systems. They need something that everybody knows, hence Windows XP, which is what we have here. And a lot of people are thinking it's a tablet. Of course it is. It has a touch screen running here with a stylus or with your finger.
We love the touch screen.
We have a left and right mouse button here and a embedded capacitive mousepad in the bezel, which is there, which of course reminds you all out there of the 5 people who bought a PlayStation PSP Go. It's just like that. And just like the PSP Go, we can do this with the unit.
Ta-da!
And we have our keyboard, which is backlit. And because, of course, I know that Americans love health and safety and lawsuits, we make sure that we have an ergonomic screen that can actually tilt to the required angle to give you a comfortable computing experience, either at a table, at a conference desk, or if you're in cattle class flying on United. Other airlines are available, please don't sue. And if you do, it's Amanda. Anyway, what we have here, it's a computer. We have Wi-Fi in here, B&G. We have Bluetooth underneath the unit. We can keep you as your mobile road warrior. We have a 3G data card. It comes as standard. It's unlocked, so all you need to do is put on like a Verizon or an AT&T SIM, pop in there, use your own data plan that you've already agreed with your network, and away you go. It's XP. You can run pretty much anything that you want to go on there. For example, here's a Google's Chrome OS browser, which is rapidly getting attention, and being Chrome, it's popping up some of my favorite websites. So let's take a random guess at this one. Of course, we have the classic of Twitter. What else do we have? Gmail sits there quite nicely. Good old BBC News. And I think the hardest thing is to get people over is, it is just a computer. It's not special. Oh, yes, you have Android, yes, you have iPhone. Price point in the UK is 500 UK, including sales tax. So it's not as cheap as buying a phone. But yet again, we're putting a lot of flexibility in here. And because it's a full computer operating system, it's not specifically designed for mobile, it's designed for use, you can do interesting things like Kindle. Unit itself, the PsiXpda, PsiXpda.com. Head over there. We'll take telephone and website orders at some point in the next 4 or 5 days. And we're up on Twitter as well, same name.
And you already have a number of pretty high-profile people purchasing this device. We won't give away names, but I shall be one of them.
Woo! One sale. Now, we can replicate that 6 billion times, we can take off as a firm.
Thank you so much, you and everyone. Ewan Spence here, Traveling Geek, and I am Amanda Coulong, reporting for TechZulu.com from LeWeb.